Don here from the Kiosk Presents, and we have a very special guest. She's an author. She's editor-in-chief of Reader's Digest and chief content officer and the author of a new book called The Digest Diet. Liz Vaccariello, welcome to the Kiosk Presents.
I'm happy to be here.
Now listen, obesity is an epidemic with devastating health consequences, and you have a few answers for us with this incredible book. Tell us all about it.
I do. The Digest Diet, what makes it special and different from any other diet plan is that it's the nexus of healthy weight loss and fast results. So we found a study that showed moving those numbers on the scale early in a weight loss plan, not only is it safe, but it also leads to more weight loss over the long term and longer lasting results. So on the Digest Diet, you're losing in the first 4 days anywhere from 5 to 10 pounds. And then at the end of the 3-week plan, our test panel lost anywhere from 15 pounds up to 26 pounds. So those are some real results.
Well, you know, when you use the word, you're brave enough to use the word diet, the Digest Diet. Normally when I hear the word diet, I think of deprivation and hunger and self-denial, or I'm not allowed to eat anything. I can have wallpaper and paste. I mean, what's different here?
The diet is really a euphemism for the way we eat. This is, though, a diet plan. For 3 weeks, we tell you specifically what to eat, and it's based on the science that we found showing what the fat-releasing foods are in our world. So we've got fiber, protein, calcium, dairy, vitamin C. Those are the fat releasers that are found in every meal. But then we found some unlikely candidates, like dark chocolate. Cocoa is part of the Digest Diet shake that's incorporated into the first 4 days. So you're very satisfied. The cocoa contains a monounsaturated fatty acid that targets belly fat in particular. Another fat releaser is red wine. We found a study showing the micronutrient called resveratrol has a great impact on our metabolism and on our ability to keep weight off and from coming back. So starting on day 5, you're having a glass of red wine after dinner every night on the Digest Diet.
That doesn't sound too disagreeable.
No, it doesn't. And one of the exciting things is that because you're eating real wholesome foods, because you're not eliminating entire food groups, there's nothing gimmicky about this plan. 2 things happen. First of all, people aren't having cravings. They're not having hunger. They're filled with healthful, filling foods, and they don't crave the processed foods and the sugar, number 1. And number 2 is they go on to eat this way for life. It becomes the diet that they choose to live on. It becomes a lifestyle. By the end of week 3, we've taught you how to incorporate fat-releasing foods, not only into your own family's recipes, but how to navigate a restaurant or a cocktail party and fill yourself up with foods that are healthful and energizing.
Well, it's sort of like I was reading this one, the braised chicken with artichokes and sun-dried tomatoes. I'm having it for tonight. That looks delicious. But you also list the fat releasers, so there's a little bit of encouragement and the hands-on time and the total time for preparation. So you know what you're up against. This isn't one of those very difficult things that you're working on a souffle and hopefully it rises and what a mess. And
oh, no. It's the recipes are very easy, and there's also, easy, quick assembly meals. So for people who aren't cooks, they shouldn't be intimidated at all by the plan. You have to make some soups and some shakes, but if you're a sandwich person, there's sandwiches. If you have to cook dinner for your family, there's spaghetti and meatballs and pizza and a lot of lean protein dishes.
And one of the things I noticed too, a lot of whole foods are going into these menus, recipes.
Yeah, so there's 3 phases to the plan, the fast release plan. Then the second phase of the plan is called lean and green. So you're eating a lot of lean proteins, a lot of leafy green vegetables. You flooded your body with nutrition, and now you're working in those micronutrients that are really going to satisfy you, that are going to prevent disease, that are going to boost your energy. And it's a Mediterranean plan. By the end, you're eating everything that you want to eat. You're having dairy and calcium and yogurts and cheese. You're having lean proteins and nuts and chocolate and dessert, berries, fruits. There's no bad guy in the food world as far as Reader's Digest's research can show.
Stop it. I'm getting hungry. Cut it out. So these are great foods that taste good, they're filling, make you look good, and that's the motivation to make you want to stay on path, right?
Yeah, that's right. You feel terrific, and the results speak for themselves. The scale, you feel better on the scale, and we have people who are going to their doctors, their blood sugar's better, their blood pressure is lower, and we tell those stories in Reader's Digest magazine every month to prove to people that this isn't some fad, this isn't 3 weeks and you're starving your body and then you go off it, that this is a way to eat that could change your life.
Liz, I want to thank you so much. I'm going to read the book, try some of the diet recipes in here, and I think everyone else should too. Thank you, everybody. It's the Diet Digest by Liz Vaccariello, and it seems wonderful, and I'm going to dig right in.
Thanks, Don.
Thanks for joining us. Bye-bye now.